हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, वेलकम टू माय यूट्यूब चैनल सक्सेसफुल लर्निंग। आप सभी का मेरे यूट्यूब चैनल में स्वागत है। आज के इस वीडियो में हम डिस्कस करने वाले हैं पैथोजेनेसिस ऑफ एचआईवी के बारे में। चलो शुरू करते हैं। पैथोजेनेसिस ऑफ एचआईवी। पैथोजेनेसिस ऑफ एचआईवी क्या है? पैथोजेनेसिस ऑफ एचआईवी को स्टडी करने से पहले हमें पता होना चाहिए व्हाट इज पैथोजेनेसिस। पैथोजेनेसिस इट इज अ डिसीज, पैथोजेनेसिस इट इज अ प्रोसेस दैट causes a disease. Okay, pathogenesis is nothing but a cascade of events that causes a disease and maintains that disease for a very long time. So pathogenesis का मतलब क्या है? Pathogenesis, this is a proper definition of pathogenesis. Pathogenesis is a process by which a disease or a disorder develops, and it can include a factors which contribute not only to the onset of a disease, but also their progression and maintenance in the body. So pathogenesis is nothing but it is a process that causes or initiate a disease or develop a disease or disorder in a body, and it also includes many other factors like environmental factors and other factors that contribute to the onset of a disease, that contribute to the beginning of a disease, and also maintaining the disease for a very long time in a body, and the progression of that particular disease through the various stages of that disease. That is pathogenesis. So it includes many other factors like environmental factors that favors the development or causing of a disease and their progression and maintenance in a body. So what pathogenesis of HIV now? So what is HIV? HIV stands for HIV का full form क्या है? HIV human immunodeficiency virus. It is a virus and it is a retrovirus. HIV is a retrovirus belonging to a family lentiviruses. Taxonomic classification के सिस्टमिक क्लासिफिकेशन से इट बिलोंग्स टू अ फैमिली लेंटिवायरस, कोसेस अ डिसीज नोन एज एन एड्स। एड्स नामक डिसीज को कौन सा वायरस कोस करता है? दैट इज HIV. HIV is a virus that causes a AIDS disease in a body or a human. And HIV generally contain ribonucleic acid as their genetic material. Generally, as you know, viruses contain either RNA as their genetic material or DNA as their genetic material. So this particular virus, that is HIV, human immunodeficiency virus, has a ribonucleic acid as their genetic material. As I told you, again, HIV is a virus. Any viruses, they are not they are unable to replicate outside a living host. So viruses require a living host for their replication. Viruses require a living host for their replication and a growth. For any virus, there is a requirement of a living host. So stages of pathogenesis of HIV. There are following stages of pathogenesis of HIV. First stage is a binding and fusion. So binding and fusion. So if the HIV virus want to enter into a body, it should first bind to a particular receptor, identify that particular cell, and then bind to that particular receptor. Then only it get fused into a cell, host cell. So HIV binds to a, if HIV want to enter into a CD4 plus, HIV enters into a CD4 plus cell. So it need to bound to a CD4 plus cell. So CD4 plus has a specific receptor that has a that uniquely recognize the HIV virus, and that has a receptor that is a CD4 plus receptor. When HIV binds to a CD4 plus receptor on a surface of a, when it binds to a surface of a virus and macrophages, which turn this allow the entry of a HIV into a, so when it bound to a CD4 plus receptor, then only it get fused into a host cell. And once a HIV bound to a receptor, other proteins such as CCR5 and CXCR4 are activated in order to complete its fusion with the cell. So जब HIV वायरस CD4 प्लस रिसेप्टर से बाइंड हो जाता है, उसके बाद वो एक सिग्नल रिलीज करता है, सिग्नल पहुंचाता है, जो कि CCR5 एंड CXCR4 प्रोटीन नाम के दो प्रोटीन एक्टिवेट होते हैं, और ये दो प्रोटीन मदद करते हैं उस पर HIV को बॉडी के अंदर फ्यूज होने के लिए, मतलब सेल के अंदर फ्यूज होने के लिए, सेल के साथ फ्यूज होने के लिए. सो देर आर एसेंशियली फॉलोइंग स्टेप्स, 4 स्टेप्स, ठीक है ना. सो फर्स्ट वायरल एंट्री. फॉर एंट्री ऑफ अ वायरस देयर शुड बी अटैचमेंट. एज आई टोल्ड यू, किसी भी वायरस, किसी भी एंटीजन को होस्ट सेल में एंटर करने के लिए बाइंडिंग जरूरी होता है. इट शुड बी अटैच्ड टू अ पर्टिकुलर सरफेस, दैट इज अ सेल सरफेस, देन ओनली इट गेट फ्यूज इनटू अ host cell. And next, CD4 plus binding. If the cell want to enter into a CD4 plus cell, then it need to be bound to a CD4 plus receptor. So there should be a CD4 plus binding. And so binding के दौरान not only a receptor helps in a binding, but also there are many other receptors that are not unique, but that helps in a binding of a HIV to that CD4 plus receptor and binding of a HIV to a CD4 plus cell. Other receptors are also involved that helps in a stable binding of that particular HIV into a CD4 plus cell. Those receptors are called as a co-receptor, means they help in a binding. And next step is a membrane fusion, and next one is a membrane fusion. There are 4 steps for a binding and fusion. Next, second stage of a pathogenesis of HIV is a reverse transcription. So reverse transcription, in this stage nothing but, as I told you, HIV has a single stranded RNA as their genetic material. So in this step, single stranded RNA is converted into double stranded DNA by enzyme known as reverse transcriptase. So by this process, the reverse transcriptase, by name itself you can understand transcription. It is a process in which DNA is converted into a RNA by using DNA as a template, right? So in this stage, it involves a conversion of a single stranded HIV RNA to a double stranded HIV DNA by help of an enzyme known as reverse transcriptase. When a HIV virus fuse and bind, and then it fuse to a host cell receptor. Before it enter into a nucleus of a host cell and integrate with the DNA of a host cell, it must be converted into double-stranded DNA form. So the HIV genetic material should be in a double-stranded DNA form. So due to this reason, so the reverse transcription process takes place in a HIV pathogenesis pathway. This is a stage. Next one is a integration. So next step is a integration. Stage is a integration. Once a reverse transcriptase has occurred, the viral DNA can enter into a nucleus of a CD4 plus a DNA. So to enter the viral genetic material into a CD4 plus, that is a host cell DNA, it should be converted into it should be in a form of a double stranded DNA form. So when this reverse transcriptase enzyme converts the single stranded RNA into double stranded DNA, now this viral DNA, HIV DNA is now ready to enter into a nucleus of a host cell, that is CD4 plus cell, so genetic material, and now it is ready to integrate or incorporate integrate into a host cell's DNA. So the which enzyme particularly facilitate the integration of a viral DNA, HIV DNA and the CD4 plus cell's genetic material DNA. So the viral enzyme known as an integrase. So this is the enzyme integrase which helps in a incorporate a viral DNA into a CD4 plus cell's DNA. Next stage is the replication. So the new DNA, now after the integration of HIV DNA and a CD4 plus DNA, so this new formed integrated DNA is a new formed DNA, and this new formed DNA by the process of integration produces the messenger RNA. What they produce? They produce a messenger DNA. They produce messenger DNA that initiate a synthesis of a HIV protein. So that provides a signal for a synthesis of a HIV protein. Now VPR is a virus associated and a multifunctional protein. It is a virus associated and a multifunctional protein. It is present where it is found. This VPR particularly protein is found in a cytoplasm and the nucleus of an infected cell. To which cell the virus is infected, HIV virus is infected, it is present in a cytoplasm and nucleus of an infected cell. So so the major function of a VPR protein is the regulation of a viral replication. It regulates the viral replication in a body, means it regulate or it gives a signal how to replicate, and what is the pathway should be followed for the replication, and what are the materials to be formed, what are the viral materials to be formed during the process of replication. And it also regulates cellular events like transcription, apoptosis, cytokinin production, etc. And the next stage is the transcription and translation. So what you mean by transcription? Transcription is nothing but, as I told you, this after the integration of viral DNA and CD4 plus DNA, it form a double stranded DNA, new formed DNA structure. Now this DNA structure should be converted into a RNA that converts a first that produces a messenger DNA that again converts the RNA that produces a RNA, that process. So the production of a RNA or a conversion of a DNA into a RNA is called as a transcription process. And next, translation means, translation is nothing but it is a process by which a RNA is converted into a protein. Now RNA is used to make a proteins. So that's it. So next stage is a budding, and the final stage is assembly and maturation. So after the replication, after the HIV DNA and the host DNA get integrated, it then provide, now this host HIV virus HIV VPR protein provide a signal that gives a signal for a production of all the virus component, that is the envelope of a virus, that gives a signal to that CD4 plus cell, that is a host cell, to produce all the important or a virus material, that is a genetic material of a virus, that is RNA. And it gives a signal for a production of a HIV proteins, which, okay, that all produces every structure of a HIV virus. And then all the structure of a HIV virus, then they assemble into the genetic material RNA and a protein get assembled into an envelope of a virus, and they assemble and then they mature and then released out of a cell, and then move out of a cell, they bud out of a cell, and they go and infect to the another normal cell. So this is a process of pathogenesis, that is a pathogenesis of, this is a pathogenesis of HIV. So first, this is the HIV, this is a HIV virus, this is the envelope, this is the envelope of a HIV virus, and this is the RNA as the genetic material, and these rounded structures are a protein of a HIV protein. When this HIV protein, and this is the cytoplasm of a host cell. So this is the cytoplasm of a host cell, and this is the nucleus of a host cell, right? So when this HIV protein bind to a CD4 plus cell, for a binding there should be a presence of a unique specific receptor, that is here it is a receptor that helps in the attachment of a HIV to the CD4 plus cell. When the HIV virus attach to that or bind with the CD4 plus receptor, as I told you, this provide a signal for activation of a two types of a protein, that is CCR5 and CXCR4. Now this CCR5 and CXCR4 protein helps in a fusion, that provide a signal, or they helps in a fusion of a HIV. So they provide a signal that helps in a fusion of a HIV into a host cell. When this HIV virus fuse into a host cell, then it uncoats, that is the envelope is ruptured, that is the genetic material and the HIV proteins are released uncoated, and this genetic material, for entry of a genetic material of HIV, it should be converted into a DNA, it should be in the form of a DNA before it enter into a CD4 plus nucleus. So this RNA is now converted into DNA, here it is in the form of a DNA. Now it form a double stranded genetic material of a HIV. When this double stranded DNA is formed, then this DNA enters into the nucleus of a CD4 plus cell, and here it binds to the genetic material of a CD4 plus cell, and this is a unique region, this is a new formed region that helps in a transcription, during a process of transcription RNA is formed. Now this RNA is released out of a nucleus, that is RNA is exported out of a nucleus in a cytoplasm. In a cytoplasm, this RNA is translated into a protein. Now this RNA is converted into a protein and they form a HIV protein. These are HIV proteins, and this RNA and the HIV protein are assembled. They assembled in a virus envelope. They assemble in a virus, and and the process of budding takes place after it is released from a cell. After it is released from a host cell, it get matures means they get assembled into an envelope. So the, as I told you, this is a virus envelope. So the genetic material and the HIV protein get enveloped into the enveloped RNA, and HIV proteins are enveloped by a specific membrane, that is a envelope, which is called as an envelope. So that's it for a pathogenesis of HIV. Thank you so much. Like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel.